Hi there, welcome to Professor Snyder's, that's me, Music Biz News. This began this week. Live Nation DOJ Monopoly trial kicks off with fights over messy Taylor Swift Eras Tour presale. And this was the first time that AI bots were used to scalp tickets. But first, a little history about scalping tickets. In the 1860s, Charles Dickens was a rock star. He went on a tour, reading selections of A Christmas Carol and the Pickwick Papers. His shows always sold out, and getting tickets to the show before Ticketmaster meant you had to wait in a very long line to get to the box office and to buy a ticket. The scalpers of the time were called Sidewalk Men because they paid people to be first in line, waiting overnight to buy up all of the tickets. So they got to the box office first and bought all the tickets. Then the Sidewalk Men waited at the doors and sold the tickets that they had paid $5 for. They sold them for $50, which would be around $2,000 today. The first time the word scalper was used was in a 1906 book titled The Heart of the Railroad Problem. For many years, the railroads aided and abetted the ticket scalpers, paying commissions on the sales of tickets. Railroad offices have been known to sell tickets systematically to scalpers at 33, 50, and 66% off, who then sold them at list price, and they split the profit. In some cases, scalpers induced conductors not to cancel the tickets taken up so that they could be resold, and the profits being divided with the conductors. Online bots were first used in 2005 by this guy, Ken Lawson, who is considered to be the inventor of the first ticket bot when he was running his company Wise Guy Tickets. How the guy behind the first ever ticket bot made $2.3 million from a U2 tour, which was the Vertigo Tour. The group, U2, promised fan club members the opportunity to buy tickets first. A $40 membership fee got fans a special code to purchase up to 4 tickets. Lawson said, "Well, I bought $200,000 worth of codes with 2 or 3 credit cards. He used bots to impersonate thousands of individual buyers, bypassing Ticketmaster's early anti-fraud measures." This was the first time bots were used. Bots enable resellers to buy tickets in bulk by automatically completing online forms faster than a human can do by hand, submitting multiple entries at lightning speed, and bypassing authentication codes on websites intended to deter such software. Employees operate multiple Ticketmaster accounts using pseudonyms and an assortment of SIM cards so that each account can have a different mobile number attached to it. They then have all of those accounts open simultaneously using the Insomniac web browser, which allows different accounts to be open all at the same time. Then, when the tickets go on sale for in-demand events like the U2 Tour, the employees join the queue in all of their different accounts that they have called up, aiming to buy up lots of tickets for resale. And in 2011, Towson and his company in Wise Guys, they were sentenced for computer hacking and fraud. So once the scalpers have the tickets, they immediately put them on StubHub. And that was created in 2000. It was sold to eBay for $310 million. And in 2019, it was sold back to the original owner, Eric Baker, who had created another secondary marketplace like StubHub for $4 billion. And then Live Nation, seeing all that money, was accused of getting into the secondary ticket market itself. Live Nation has remained quite close to the scalpers. It has increasingly criticized in recent years, as well as allegedly being aware of how KIG, which is the key investment group, sources its tickets. Ticketmaster's ticket resale program actively works with the scalping firm, although Ticketmaster says it is critical and not helping KIG. In response to the use of bots to scalp tickets, Congress then passed the Better Online Ticket Sales Act of 2016, referred to as the Bots Act. It was created to thwart attempts by individuals and organizations to automate the process of purchasing tickets en masse using ticket bots. But since the Bots Act was enacted, in 2016, the FTC has taken legal action only once. In January of 2021, the FTC pursued legal action against 3 New York-based ticket brokers who were accused of using automated software to purchase tens of thousands of tickets for popular concerts and sporting events, then reselling the tickets to consumers at higher prices. Which leads to the first time that AI bots were used. It was used for the Swift's 2022 Eras Tour. Ticketmaster, the platform responsible for selling most of the Swift tour tickets, blamed the massive bot attack for crashing its website when the Eras Tour ticket presale launched on November 15, 2022, and this made the headlines. The site received 3.5 billion requests that day, which caused the company to temporarily suspend sales, and of course that made it harder for fans to acquire face value tickets because they were all scalped up. Countless fans who had registered to receive presale codes struggled to buy tickets. Almost immediately, Swift tickets popped up on the secondary market. Some Taylor Swift fans paid as much as 70 times the original selling price for seats. Many were unable to get tickets at all. For a single Eras Tour show at Nevada's Allegiant Stadium, the reselling group bought 273 tickets using 49 different accounts, selling them for a total of $119,227. For the Miami stop, the cost for a main stage floor VIP was $800 face value, but because of AI scalping, they sold for between $10,000 and $30,000. So what was the difference between the old bots, like used for U2, and AI bots? AI bots have been trained on human behavior. And the first obstacle it had to overcome, which stopped the earlier bots, was those pesky CHAPTA puzzles you have to pass to prove you're human. And as a side note, I learned a lot about CHAPTA doing this research. I learned it's more than just a puzzle. The I'm Not a Robot box collects a lot of data about you, such as the time zone, your IP address, which browser you're using, the speed that you use to press the keys, your browsing history, and even more, which is sort of scary. I had no idea. Anyway, acting like humans, AI agents are starting to be used to simulate cursor movements, typing speeds, hesitations. It even imitates someone who is frustrated trying to pass the stupid CHAPTA. It auto-generates millions of accounts with synthetic identities, virtual credit cards. It blends into peak human traffic, like happens during the sudden rush to buy Swift tickets. It continuously polls ticket availability via direct page scraping, bypassing front-end queues, and so grabs inventory milliseconds before human buyers even know the tickets are up for sale. They route traffic through huge pools of residential and mobile proxies, so each request appears to come from a normal household or phone instead of a data center. So Live Nation's systems sees millions of unique fans rather than one coordinated botnet. And if the AI bot by chance can't figure out the CHAPTA, it simply outsources the CHAPTA to low-wage human click farms or AI solvers, like companies like 2CAPTCHA, solving the puzzle at scale in seconds. And there have been attempts to update the original Bots Act. The main ticketing act, H.R. 2713, was introduced to strengthen the original 2016 Bots Act. It specifically targets the newer AI-powered bots by making it a federal crime to use any automated application that bypasses security measures or order limits. It also requires platforms to report bot attacks to the FTC. And in some cases, the states themselves are passing laws. Arizona in 2024 passed the Taylor Swift bill, which prohibits a person from using an automated software program to purchase an excess amount of event tickets or to circumvent waiting periods and presale codes often used to control the volume of online ticket sales. Some ticketing companies, like SeatGeek, are using AI to stop the AI bots. But the AI bots are constantly learning, and they figure out how to defeat the good AI. And I'm afraid that the AI bots are winning. It's AI versus AI arms race. All of this leads back to this week's news. And what you don't read about much is that this was caused by AI bots. Some of Taylor Swift's fans want you to know three things. They're not still 16. They have careers and resources, and right now, they're angry. Even Taylor Swift was pissed off. And they might win this court battle, but the traditional defenses built around identity can't evolve with autonomous systems that adapt in real time. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share. Bye. We are the robots. We are the robots.